Hey Kishore, good morning, good evening.
Okay. Sorry for the
Can you hear
delay.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, I just wanted to make one comment. Yesterday, I was under the impression that everybody's like me. Sorry about that.
Okay, no.
Uh, yeah, I think there are a variety of groups, right? Carry on.
Okay. Okay, guys. Very good morning. So, are you able to see my screen? Everyone?
Yeah, I see your screen.
Okay, great. So, yesterday we discussed about, just what is MuleSoft, what is the history of this MuleSoft, and what and all we are going to cover in the course content. Who can learn this, MuleSoft, which and all industries, they are using Mule. All these things we discussed, right? Okay. So today onwards, you will get, today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. You can receive, recordings through WhatsApp, your number directly, you will get it. And then from Monday onwards, we will collect your email IDs. So directly, we will create one classroom for you, Google Classroom. From there, directly, you can access all your, videos. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So, how many pages are there in MuleSoft?
3.
Three, very good. What are they?
Design,
Very
MuleSoft,
good.
any point platform, any
No, no.
point studio, and cloud.
Design, development, and as well as deployment. Okay.
Yeah.
So usually, in MuleSoft we have three pages: design, development, and as well as deployment. So before moving to the design part, first of all, we need to know something about this APIs. Have you heard about API? See, we have three pages: design, implementation is nothing but development, and then this is deployment. Okay. We have three pages in Mule. Okay. In the design phase, we are going to create APIs. So what do you mean by API? Anyone having any idea? No idea? API is nothing but application programming interface. So this is the abbreviation, okay? API stands for application programming interface. Basically, this API acts as a mediator between two things that we can call it as an API. So I'll give you a simple example so that you can understand very easily. Okay. I hope you all went to restaurant, right or wrong? So in restaurant, very first thing what you guys will do? The very first thing whenever you go to restaurant, very first step what you will do? No one went to restaurant. Can you hear me?
Hey,
Hey, hi, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, fine. See,
Probably, we will look into,
menu.
into the
Very
menu,
good.
what
Yep.
kind of details are.
Yes. Basically, whenever you went to restaurant, very first thing, you will take the menu card, okay, and you will go through that menu card, okay, and after that, whatever you like in that. Okay. So whatever the items you like that you are going to place an order. Okay. Then chef will come and he will take your order. Okay. That means you are making some kind of request here. Okay. So let's say I want one biryani. I need this kind of starter. Okay. I need this sweet, this soft drink. So all these things, you will make a request. What waiter will do? Waiter will take your request. Okay. He's going to make done all the things. Okay. Then the same request, whatever you made a request, let's say biryani or soft drink or whatever it may be, same request is going to forward to the kitchen. Okay. In kitchen, chef will be there. This guy, chef, he is going to take your request. Based on your request, he is going to prepare some kind of response. Let's say if you order biryani, what he will do, he is going to prepare that kind of biryani. If you order some chicken curry or chicken fry, what he will do, accordingly, he is going to prepare some response. Okay. That same response again he is going to hand over to chef. And chef, what he will do, whatever the response he received from the chef, that he is going to hand over to the customer. Understood? So here, why I'm saying all this story, because this already you know very well. So here, waiter acts as an API. Understood? He's a mediator between customer and as well as chef. Okay. So here, this is the definition of an API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. Okay. And here it acts as a mediator between any two things that we can call it as an API. Okay. So I'll give you some example. Let's say if we take Redbus. Okay. So in this Redbus, can you see I want to travel from Hyderabad to Goa? Okay. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. So usually what we'll do, we'll give source and target and we'll give date. Then can you see search bus? What we will think, this is just, if we click on this, directly we will get the data. No. So internally what will happen? Can you see this is one kind of button. Okay. Front-end developer, they can understand this. So search bus is the right. So the moment we click on search bus, internally one get method will call, and this method it is going to interact with the database. Okay, in this imagine this is Redbus database, right? In this Redbus database, do we get only Hyderabad to Goa buses or any other routes also? See, the moment I click on this, see, I got so many travels. Okay. So internally what happened? Internally one get method will call and it is going to interact with the database. Okay. And it will do some kind of validation where you want to go. Okay. What is your source? What is your target? I mean, source and destination. And then time, which time you want to travel. Okay. That available buses it will display. This, can you see? VRL travels, BTR travels. So this is not just a travel. This is one of the API. Understood? So like this, they will integrate so many APIs here. Okay. Again, you can see, let's say if I want to book this, can you see view seats? Again, the moment you click on this view seats, internally one more API will call and it is going to display the, information about these seats. Okay. If I click on this, so it will display what and all the available seats will be there, how many got occupied, how many got available, how many got reserved for ladies. So all these things we can see. Everything, we can see it in the form of APIs. Understood? API is nothing but application programming interface. I hope you guys are using Phone Pay, Google Pay, Paytm, right? See, in Phone Pay, you can see so many things. What we can do with the Phone Pay? Let's say if you want to join this course, maybe you are going to pay the amount through Phone Pay, right? And if your friend want some amount, you can transfer to him. If you want to book a cylinder, you can do it. If you want to pay your electricity bill or rental bill, you can pay. If you want to pay your LIC, life insurance, all these things, through Phone Pay, you can do it. See here, this book a cylinder, paying electricity bill, these are all like, APIs. What they will do, they will create one API and they will integrate it. Understand? Any questions up to now? API means? No questions? If you
How,
have good, I will continue.
yeah, you told electricity bill, for example, this intercity smart bus and BT bus, how it will connect each other?
Now we will create a different APIs. The moment you click on right, here some buttons will be there. Okay, let's say search will be there, right? Inside that, whatever the API which we created, that link we will, they will use over there. So that the moment you click on this, automatically that particular, API will call. See, what I did just now, if you go here, if I click on search bus, what will happen? Search API will call. Okay, so that what will happen? Here I can get all the information which is related to this search. Again, view seats. This is one of the another API. Okay, so here if you click on view seats API will call. Like this, we will create a multiple APIs. Understood? So those things we will keep it over here. So these are all APIs, whatever you can see. Internally buttons or something. If you click on this, you will get the complete information. Understood? Okay, that is called an API. Okay, so as we discussed, okay, we have 3 pages: design, development, deployment. So if you want to, first what we'll do, our today I'm going to explain what is design, how to design API, all these things we will see. Tomorrow we will start development. Day after tomorrow we will see deployment as. Okay. So if you want to use this design, first we need to use one application that is called Anypoint Platform. Okay, this is a open source, like how we are going to create a Facebook application. Similar way you can create this. See, very simple, and this is a open source. Just go to Google, just type anypoint.mulesoft.com. So you just enter it. It will take to you this space. So here it is asking sign in, username, password. We need to provide it. See, at this moment we don't have any account, right, with this MuleSoft. So what I'll do, don't have an account, try to create account by clicking on this sign up. Okay. See, here it is asking very few details, try to provide all these details. I'm going to provide some names. So if you are not working, what you can do, you can put any title, software or team lead, anything. Okay. Next country as usual, you can select wherever you are. If you are in India, you can select in India. If you are in different country, you can select it. Okay. Company name. Let's say if you are not working any one of the organization, what you can do? Simply, you can put your drink company. Let's say IBM or Infosys. Anything you can pick, or Google. So number of employees, simply you can select like this. Anything, fine. Okay, industry, maybe education, something you can select it. Phone number, these are all optional fields. If you want, you can provide, otherwise you can leave. Can you see? There is some hashtag symbol. Okay, that means these are all required fields. So we need to provide all the required details. And username. So username, we need to provide some unique name. So usually every time I'll give some batch name so that I can understand, I can remember very easily. So I'm giving 36th batch. So I set up my own password. And after that, very, very important, these two check boxes you need to click on. And then click on create an account. So it will create an account. So it will ask you verify your email. You can do it. So at this moment, I'm going to skip this. Click on that. Can you see? So here it is displaying, good morning, your name. Welcome to the number one platform for the APIs and integrations. So this is the main page of this Anypoint platform. Okay. So here, can you see whatever the company name you kept, right? That you can see it over here. And this is your username. Okay, and this is your name. Okay. You can see all profile related things, sign out, all these things. If you click on this, so it will show you what is your organization name, all these things. You can see it. If you want, you can see your contact number, all the required details, you can see it over here. Okay. I did not provide this mobile number, right? It took some dummy number. Okay. And see, can you see? First thing, if you see here, Anypoint code builder. See, this is the beta version. That means this is, fully not yet developed. They are trying. So here, the main motto of this Anypoint code builder is, as we discussed earlier, in MuleSoft, we have 3 pages, right? Design, development, deployment. So everything you can do it by using this single service. That is what they are trying to achieve here. Understood? Otherwise, now what we are doing for design, we are using Anypoint platform. For development, we need to use Anypoint Studio. Okay. And deployment, we can use both. So like this, we are doing now at this moment. But whereas, if this will be ready, Anypoint code builder, everything, design, development, deployment, all, services, they are integrating here so that everything you can do it at one single place. Okay, that is what they are trying to achieve here. Okay, and next one you can see design center. So basically, if you want to design any kind of API, we are going to use this design center. So by using this design center, we can design any kind of application very easily. And if you want to reuse that APIs, you can do it. You can create some kind of fragments. Okay. You can use for some other APIs as well. All these things we can do it in the design center. Understood? Next, whatever the APIs which you design, that we need to publish to Exchange. So why we need to publish our APIs to Exchange? Because other developers, they can see your API specification. Or let's say if you have some functional managers, or maybe in your project some testers will be there. They want to test your API. So directly they can go to Exchange and they can test it. See, for other, apart from this MuleSoft developers, others, they won't have access to this design center, most of the organizations. Why? Because they are not techie guys, right? So that's why what happened, they won't provide access. They can restrict this access. Okay. I'll show you practically how we can create as a user and how we can restrict, permissions, all these things I'll show you in coming classes. So today what I'll do, I'm going to just explain overview about this. Next, Anypoint Studio. So this studio is for development purpose. We are going to use this Anypoint Studio. Anypoint Studio is purely for development. Okay. Next, Management Center, API Manager. So by using this API Manager, what you can do, you can create some kind of policies, set up policies. Let's say, I hope you guys use Zomato app, right? Zomato or Swiggy. Say at least yes or no.
Hey,
Yes, we have
Kishore,
used.
Okay. See, very first time what happened if you are using Zomato app, if you log in as a first time user, flat 200 rupees off, flat 150 rupees off. Like this, we got some offers. Agree or not?
Yes.
So that will be valid only for first time, right? Why not second time? How they are going to restrict it? How they will come to know whether I used first time or second time? Did you notice that? See here what happened whenever you log in as a first time user, you are going to provide some details, right? Like your mobile number or email address, like this. So based on that email address or mobile number, what they will do, they are going to apply some kind of policies. Let's say for one user, they need to access only one time. Like this, we can set up some kind of policies. Okay. That policies we can apply over here. And once you deploy your application, we need to monitor it. For that, we can use this API governance. Runtime manager. If you want to deploy your application to cloud, so we can use this runtime manager. So you can see by using this visualizer, you can see your application network, all these things. Monitoring means if you want to create some kind of alerts, if you want to troubleshoot your application, we can go here. Let's say we are using one server, imagine. Okay. That server CPU utilization reaches 100%. So that what will happen? After that, it won't accept any kind of request. That time we need to write some simple condition saying that if the CPU's utilization is more than 75%, spin up one more server. Like this, we need to write some kind of conditions here. Monitoring, troubleshooting. Okay. Access management. Just now I told you, right? How to create a user, how to provide, access to them, how to restrict to them. By using this access management, we can use all this. Next important one is secret manager. In secret manager, what we can do? we can store passwords, some all sensitive information we can store. You can store tokens, you can store some transaction details, passwords, all these things you can store it. Okay. So this is the high level overview of this AnyPoint platform. Okay. So in down, you can see some documentation. If you want any documentation which is related to this MuleSoft, you just go here. Here you will get an amazing documentation topic wise. Okay, you can see it. So if you select any one of the topic accordingly, you will get all the information. See, these are all topics which are present in MuleSoft. Okay. And second one is forums. So in this forums, if you registered with this forum, let's say if you are facing some kind of issue, okay, if you post your question over there, so some experts will be there in this forum, they can help you. Otherwise, already they posted so many questions and answers in this forum. You just go here and have a look. So let's say you need to select the topic. Okay, you are facing some issue which is related to platform. You just click on this. See, already they posted so many questions which are related to this. Okay, you can see it here. Click on view more, you will get more. See, first you can check over here. If your question is not there, what you can do? Directly, you can ask a question. Like this, some experts will be there. They can answer all your questions. Okay. This is the another beautiful feature in MuleSoft. Okay. Help center will be there. Let's say if you want to face some issues which is related to this product. Okay, you can ask them, they can help you. Okay. So this is the high level overview. Can you see there are three horizontal lines here? If you click on this, whatever you can see here in your right hand side, same you can see in your left hand side as well. See code builder beta, already explained here, code builder beta. Next design center, exchange, exchange. Okay, studio. Somewhere it will be there. Okay. And if you see this management center, okay, API manager, API governance, runtime manager, visualizer, monitoring, okay, access management, secret management, all these things will be there. Okay. See, any service you can easily access. If you click on this service, so you can access it. But in the office, you don't have full access. Okay, you will have very limited access. Why? Because they won't provide, complete access to you. Only one expert will be there or admin. He is going to, deal with this access related things. Okay. Mostly if you are a developer, you will get access only for these two, design center and Excel. If you are some kind of lead or something, okay, you will get some extra access also. Okay. So in the office, you will get only access to this design center and Excel. Apart from this, rest of the things you cannot access in the organization. Okay. Clear, right? Any questions here in the overview? If you are good, we will start with design center. We'll create one API and we will test it. Okay. So what we'll do now, we'll design one API. See, again, in design stage, we have few things here. Can you see this is the design phase? In this design phase, again, 4 steps will be there. first we need to design API, then we need to simulate it. Simulate is nothing but we need to test our API. As a developer, we designed API, right? We need to test it whether based on the requirement, according to requirement, it is working fine or not. That we need to validate it, simulate it. Okay. So after this, if you are feeling okay, then what we need to do? We need to share that URL to the client, and you need to take a feedback from the client. After that, if any changes will be there, that or any issues will be there, that you need to validate it. So these 4 steps we need to follow in the design. Okay, we'll see one by one now. Okay, can you see? So I click on this design center. Here I will have an option called create. Just click on create. So the moment I click on create, I could see so many options. New API specification, fragment, async, import file, sync from existing GitHub repo. So like this, so many options will be there, right? First, we will go with this option, first option. So why we need to go with the first option? Because we are creating API from scratch. You can see new project from scratch. Scratch is nothing but beginning. Just click on. It is asking project name. Now, this is very, very important. Can someone tell me who is going to provide this project name to us?
That will be your development guidelines in your organization. Whatever the naming conventions you follow, you have to use that.
That naming convention is okay. That will be there in your document. But the project name, how will get?
Developer can decide, right, based on the
No,
functionality you are building,
how
right?
developer can decide the project name?
Say I want to create an account, right, bank account. So you can, based on the functionality, you can follow the naming convention and then get the put the project name.
See, why bank account? Why not registration?
Yeah, say whatever the functionality is of
That's what
registering
I'm asking.
application. Yeah.
See, basically, this project name and all, we will get one document. Let's say, whenever company will make an agreement with the client. See, before getting a project, so many things will happen in the organization. Okay. So client and company, they will make one agreement that is called SLA, service level agreement. Okay. After that, they will, in that agreement, they will make, all the steps very clear. Let's say, so this is the project name and this is the duration of this project name. For this project, this is the budget. Okay. Everything they will make an SLA. And this, for this project, you need to allocate these many resources and you need to complete this project within this deadline. And for that, we are paying this much of amount. All the story, they will write it in the SLA. After that, we will get some documents. The documents, related to project that consist of project name, project description, what and all we need to do in that project, and high level HLD we will call it as high level documents, LLD low level documents, sequence diagrams, use case diagrams, and then data mapping sheets from which field to which field we need to map. All these documents we will receive from the clients. Okay, after that, what we will do? Our architects or scrum masters will be there. The entire project, they will divide into sprint wise. Okay. In that sprint, they are going to, allocate some developers, testers, business analysts, whatnot. Whoever will be there in that project, everything they are set. Okay. So we don't want to bother about this project name and all. Everything we will get in the document, complete document. Okay. So imagine right now I don't have any client. So directly I'm giving name as calculator hyphen API. Okay. So if I want to design this API, I need to use some language that is called RAML, RAML. Okay. RAML is nothing but RESTful API modeling language. This is the latest version of RAML, version 1.0. So this we can pronounce it as, usually, if you are in India, you just call it as 1.0, right? But whenever if you are dealing with the foreign clients, okay, wherever they can see 0, they will pronounce it as O. That's why. So from day one onwards, you can follow the same approach. So that what will happen? You will get some good impression in meetings and all. Okay. So this is the interview question, right? Just make a note. What is the difference between RAML version 1.1 to 0.8? Okay, this is one of the interview question. If you are going with 2 years of experience, you can expect this interview question. Okay. So don't touch anything, just provide the project name, click on create it. That's it.
What is the difference between 0.8, 1.0?
Yeah, that's what you need to prepare answers for this. Okay. So why I'm giving all these interview questions? See, let's say if I give this interview question, what will happen? You are going to Google it something so that you will get extra knowledge. If I explain only 2 to 3 points difference between 1.1, 0.8, you will remember only these 3 things. So that's why try to prepare answers for this. If you are not able to get, I can provide you at the middle. Okay. There are so many differences will be there for version 1.1 to 1.8. Okay. So try to prepare answer for this. See, here by default we got 2 things, RAML version and then title. How we got these 2 things? Because we selected this is RAML version 1.0 and the title is we kept it as calculator API. So that's why by default we got these 2 things. Can you see this space from here to here? There are some 4 partitions, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whatever you can see in your left hand side, this we can call it as file browser. Understood? File browser. Here what we'll do, usually we are going to create a folders and files. That's why we can call it as file browser. And whatever area you can see this, we can call it as editor because we are editing this. That's why we can call it as editor. And you can see this we can call it as API console. Okay. And you can see here, this we can call it as chef. Chef is nothing but here we will get some kind of intelligence. Understood? Let's say, see now nothing will be there here. The moment I click on enter, we can see so many things here. Okay. That means in this area, we can use these possible options here. So that is the meaning of this chef. This chef, it will give the intelligence to you. You don't want to write any code, nothing. Just you will get options. You need to select this option. And you may get one doubt here. So here we are getting a lot of options, right? Which option I need to select? That I am going to teach you in next 7 days. Okay.
This is called CHEF. CHEF. Chef.
Sorry.
The below one you called CHEF. Chef.
No. Chef.
Shelf.
SHL. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Shelf.
So now our requirement is we need to create a API. Okay. Okay. Before moving to this, we will take one real world example. If I want to construct any kind of house, what are all the things required?
Yeah, shandu, cement.
Very good. So we need some kind of raw material, right? like we need bricks, iron, sand, cement, water, right? All these things required. If I want to construct one more house, what are all the things required?
On top of,
No, I want to
yes,
construct one more house, similar way.
yeah, same material.
Same, right?
Yeah.
Very good. So here also, if you want to create any kind of API, that is calculator API or employee API or student API or registration API, whatever it may be, okay? If you want to construct anything, we need a few things that I will explain here. If you remember those points, okay, you can construct any kind of application very easily, okay? So if you want to construct any kind of API, we need 5 things. Okay, remember, make sure you need to remember all. First one is resource path. Okay, resource path is nothing but it is just like a name. So you can provide any name, but if you want to write a resource path, you need to write slash and you can provide any name. This we can call it as resource path. Second one is method. Okay, third one is request. Fourth one is response. Fifth one is HTTP status. So if you want to construct any kind of API, we need these 5 things, guys. Resource path, method, request, response, HTTP, status code. You need to remember these 5 things in the same order so that you can build any kind of API. I promise you, if you remember these 5 things, okay, if you get any kind of design, you can design it very easily. Okay, let's say if someone working on MuleSoft past 10 years, okay, if you'll get any kind of requirement on the design, after completion of my 7 classes, if you take that requirement, you can do it. That kind of, confidence you will get it. But make sure you need to remember these 5 steps in a proper order. Resource path, method, request, response, HTTP status code. I'll give you 30 seconds of time. You just remember. And I'll change this slide. You need to tell me in a same order. Okay. Because if you remember this now, okay, you can construct any kind of API very easily. Okay, I'm going to change this slide. Now tell me, can someone tell me what are all the 5 things in a proper order?
Resource path
Resource path.
/ name, whatever it may
No,
be.
that you just leave it. Resource path is nothing but just like a name.
Yeah, method,
Method,
request,
request,
response,
response.
HTTP status codes.
Perfect. So if you want to construct any kind of API, we need these 5 things: resource path, method, request, response, and then HTTP status code. Okay, fine. So now my first question is how to write a resource path. If you want to write a resource path, just put slash. You can write any name. Hero. So this is one of the resource path. Okay. Can you see whatever I wrote here, same it got reflected here in the console. So this is one of the resource path. See what I'm trying to do here. I'm constructing a calculator API. In calculator API, do we have hero and heroines? Hero will be there in calculator. Say yes or no.
No.
Yes, sir.
Guys,
No,
you
right?
have to be more active. Everybody's just listening.
There is no Mahesh Babu Srilila.
Yeah, make it
So
more fun. That way you'll remember it easily. I mean, if you
yes,
just keep listening
always,
like
you
a
know, make sure you need to interact with me. Then only you can learn so many things. Okay. This is not just a movie writer. I'm writing something you're watching. So in calculator, we don't have any hero and heroines. What we will have? We'll have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. All these things will be there. So I should not write hero and heroine here. Okay, what I need to write? If someone will say this guy is building calculator API and who is this guy hero? No, this is very bad. So what I need to do? Let's say I'm going to write some addition. Now, if someone will see, they can easily understand. Okay, this guy is trying to build a calculator API and he is going to perform some addition operation. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
So this is the resource path. Okay, whatever I explained, resource path, method, request, response, HTTP status code, everything they will provide you in the requirement sheet. Understood?
Yeah,
You don't want to bother about what is the resource path, what is request, what is response. Everything they will provide to you. What you need to do? You need to align it in a proper manner. That's it. Okay. So resource path done, right? Next. So don't write anything, just hit enter. So the moment after resource path, what is the next one?
Method.
Method. See, all methods got displayed in down.
Yeah, in the shelf.
Yeah. So what you can do, you can select any one of the methods. Don't ask me what is delete method, get method, header, all these things. I'll take one separate class for this and I'll explain this. So right now
Okay.
I'll go with this get method. So today our intention is we need to build an API. That's it.
Then request.
Next request. Okay, very good. So here request I can pass in 4 ways, guys. So request I can give you through body, through headers, through query parameters, through URI parameter. By using all 4 ways, I can give a request. So 4 days, we will use 4 different types of requests so that you will be an expert in this. Okay. Today, what I'll do? I'll
You
go with
mentioned
the
addition,
query
right? That
parameter.
is the resource path.
Sorry.
In the editor, you mentioned addition. That is the resource path, sir.
Yes, correct. This is the resource path.
So that how will you define like this is the resource path? Anyone will provide, or we need
Yeah,
to
that's
enter
what
it?
just now I told you, right? All 5 things they will give you in the requirement document.
Okay. Okay.
Just you need to copy paste. That's it.
Yeah, basically what it will tell you is whatever the functionality your API is going to implement with this code. Okay, so under that addition, you will write the code that will add 2 numbers.
Yes, correct. You are right.
Likewise, you keep on adding your functionalities.
Correct. You are right. So here, what I'm doing, so I'm going to pass some requests through query parameter. Have you heard about query parameter?
Yeah.
So what is query parameter?
Query parameter, which is the to pass in like in runtime instead of path param.
No, I'm asking the definition of this query parameter.
Yeah, it's
Query
like a
parameter
where clause in your SQL query.
Okay, I'll tell you. See, without knowing this query parameter, daily you guys are using this query parameter. Okay. So daily you will Google it something, right? Agree or not? It's a
Yeah.
cricket. Okay. So what we'll do, I want to know the, cricket updates today. So what I'll do, I'll click on, enter.
Yeah.
So the moment I click on cricket, usually what we'll do, we'll go down, we can see it over here, right?
Yes.
But
There is a query
anyone
param.
noticed here in this
Yeah.
URL?
Question mark is the query param.
Yeah. If you see this, can you see there is a question mark? This question mark, we can call it as query parameter. What this query parameter will do? In Google, we have so much of, information, right? So you can see cricket, movies, Gmail, Facebook, whatnot, everything you will get it in the Google. But how you are going to get the exact relevant information? If I type cricket, how you are getting only cricket? So this guy will do. Okay, here you can see query parameter. Q equal to it is passing cricket. Okay. So basically it is going to interact with the database and it is going to filter it. What I am passing cricket. If I'll remove this cricket here, I'm going to write something called movies. Okay. If I hit enter, what will happen? This entire UI will be changed. Now, instead of cricket to, it will change to movies. Sorry, there is some spelling mistake. Now you can see.
Yeah, it's correct.
Usually query parameter, what it will do, it is going to filter or validate the resource. Okay. Query parameter is nothing but it is going to filter or sort the resources based on the conditions. Okay. So this is another interview question, just make you know. What is the difference between query parameter and a URI parameter? Okay. Now understood, right? Query parameter.
Yeah, query param which will be used to filter and sort
Sort the
and
resources based on the condition.
yeah.
Okay.
What about URI, sir?
URI will discuss later.
Filter and
Okay.
sort.
So now addition is done. This is resource path method request. So request, what we need to provide here, calculator. Let's say 2 plus 6. What is this 2 and 6?
2 plus 6, 8.
These two are the numbers, right?
Yeah,
So
correct.
request I need to pass as a number, like just write number 1. So if this number 1 is required,
Yeah,
obviously it is required. Without this, so here usually we will get the intelligence. See, required here and here. You can select it. Required, true. So if you want, you just select it as true. Next. Required to type. Whether we need to declare this, whether it is integer or string or something. Next, number 2. Wherever you wrote number 1, exactly same line you need to write number 2. Why? Because let's say we are in this tab. If I pass number 1 here, number 2, if I pass in different tab, will I get the result? No, right? So that's why wherever you pass number 1, same line, you just write number 2. Number 2 is required. Yes, obviously it is required. Required. True. And then type. Usually we'll get the intelligence, I think today. See, type. All the things you will get in by. So integer. That's it. request is done. Next, what we need to do? We need to write the response. So if you are passing request here, where you will get the response? Same page, right? Here only. You click on equal, you got 8. See? Similar way, wherever you are passing request, same line, you need to pass the response. Where I pass request? In the form of query parameter. See, now if you go down, you can see response. Select this, responses 200. Why 200 means? These are all, HTTP status codes. See, these status codes are universal status codes. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, irrespective of any technology, the status codes are same. So I'm going to provide one awesome, website to know about this status codes later. Body, application JSON, example. So here I'm writing message or result, anything you can write. Result addition is 10. Okay, that's it. See what I told you, if you want to construct any kind of API, we need 5 things. Resource path, method, request, response, and then status codes. All 5 things done. So my API got completed. So my design is completed. Now what we need to do? We need to simulate it. Simulate is nothing but test it. Click on this get method, right? Okay, I'm going to pass 2 numbers here. 5 plus 5. If I click on send, I'm getting the response. Can you see? Result addition is 10. This is done, right? Now let me pass different value. 9 plus 5. How much we should get?
Same, it will come same message.
Same. Why not 14?
Because the result we have mentioned addition is 10.
Very good. See, because whatever we are doing here, everything will be dummy. Dummy is nothing but this is just a blueprint of our API. So we did not implement any business logic here, right? So whatever you wrote here, same you will get it. Let's say if you want to perform some addition, what we need to do? We need to perform addition, right? So you have to provide 2 numbers. If you provide 2 numbers, you will get the output. But that output is correct or not, that is not a matter. So whatever the API which we are building, this we can call it as skeleton of an API. Understood? Okay. So I'll give you one more example. Okay, what is this? Swimming pool, right? Can we swim here?
It suggests an image.
So water will be there, right, in the image. We can swim, right? Can we swim or not?
No, that is for Olympic. Like whoever participate, the person
No,
will.
forget about Olympic, all this thing. So here water will be
No.
there. Can we swim or not?
We can swim.
No, we can't swim. Why? Because it shows how our API is going to be. I mean, this is how we need to build it.
Very good. So this CBAs we will take it as a referral. Okay. See, we will have a different images and a different shapes. So what we will do, we will take it as a reference. Accordingly, we need to build our swimming pool. Agree or not? So this image was what it shows. It shows the blueprint of our swimming pool. Let's say If you take this image, I want to construct my swimming pool like this. So this is the design. So here also, if I want to perform some addition, so this is the blueprint. Let's say if you want to perform addition, so you want to pass two numbers, then you will get the result. This is the blueprint, but you won't get accurate values. Why? Because you didn't implement anything. Okay, so if you want to get exact output, right, plus 5, 14. So what we need to do? We need to develop this API. Okay, that we will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, what I'll do? Whatever the API which we created here, this we will take to AnyPoint Studio, and then we will implement the business logic. Okay. So tomorrow we'll meet same time, and we will discuss rest of the things. Any questions here? If we don't have any questions, I'm going to wind up this session now. We'll meet tomorrow.
So why we have to write the status code in that format, like application JSON
Yeah,
example?
this is the syntax, okay, which we need to follow.
Okay.
So
Is
going
there any
forward, you can
particular
understand.
reason to follow that syntax? Means like body application.
No, if you won't follow, you will get error. Let's say if I keep here, see, you are getting error.
Okay.
There will be some structure that we need to follow it.
Only application, HTTPS status codes, we have to put it in this format, or is there anything else also?
No, only this response we need to keep this format. That's it.
Okay.
See, very first time if you see this, you will get more confused. What you can do, going forward, you will become an expert here. I promise you, within 7 days, you are going to equal to 5 years of experience. I'll make you like that. Don't worry. Okay. So today your assignment is what you need to do. People who want to continue this course from day one. So try to create a account. Okay, this video you will get it maybe next within 1 hour or 2 hours. Directly your WhatsApp number, you will get this recording. Okay. So how you joined this meeting? Someone shared link, right? You can ask same person. He's going to share this recording with you. So first, what you can do without watching, try to implement the same. If you are facing some difficulty, you just take that recording as a reference, and you can do it. So today, try to create a account and then try to implement this addition. After that, I gave 2 interview questions. Try to prepare answers for that. Okay. Any other questions? Chalo guys, we'll meet tomorrow.